My heart pounded in my chest as I silently made my way back upstairs. They were definitely hiding something, but I needed proof. Concrete evidence I could use to confront them. So began my covert investigation. I installed hidden cameras in the common areas of the house, feeling sick to my stomach at the invasion of privacy, but desperate for the truth. I started logging their movements, noting every time they were alone together. I even went so far as to hack into W's phone, a skill I'd picked up in my IT job but never thought I'd use for something like this. Days turned into weeks and my obsession grew. I barely slept, spending every free moment poring over footage and text logs. My work began to suffer, but I couldn't bring myself to care. All that mattered was uncovering the truth. Meanwhile, W's pregnancy progressed. She'd start gushing about nursery colors or baby names, and I'd have to excuse myself, unable to bear the parade. Jay, for his part, seemed to be around more and more, always ready to help with pregnancy-related tasks. It was during one of these moments that I finally caught them. I'd come home early, another headache excuse, and found them in the guest room, Jay's room. They weren't in a compromising position, but the intimacy of the scene was undeniable. W was sitting on the bed, Jay kneeling in front of her with his hand on her slightly swollen belly. "I still can't believe this is happening," Jay was saying, his voice thick with emotion. W smiled down at him, running her fingers through his hair. "I know, it's like a miracle." I stood frozen in the doorway, my presence unnoticed. A miracle. The word echoed in my head, mocking me. I wanted to burst in, to confront them then and there. But something held me back. A perverse desire to see how far they'd take this parade. So I retreated, silently making my way back to the car. I drove around aimlessly for hours, my mind a whirlwind of emotions. Anger, betrayal, grief, they all warred for dominance. But beneath it all was a cold, calculating determination. I would make them pay for this deception. Over the next month, I gathered more evidence. Secret meetings, intimate text messages, even a video of them kissing when they thought I wasn't home. All the while, I played the role of the excited expectant father, choking down bile every time W talked about our baby. Jay even had the audacity to congratulate me one night over beers. "You're gonna be a great dad, man," he said, clapping me on the shoulder. "That kid is lucky to have you." I smiled tightly, raising my bottle in a mock toast. "Thanks, buddy, couldn't do it without your support." The irony was so thick I could taste it. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, I decided I had enough evidence. I chose a Friday evening, knowing both W and Jay would be home. I'd taken the day off work, using the time to prepare my confrontation. As we sat down to dinner, the tension in the air was palpable. W kept shooting concerned glances my way, clearly sensing something was off. "Is everything okay, honey?" she asked, reaching for my hand across the table. "You've been so quiet lately." I pulled my hand away, fixing her with a cold stare.